Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BSV TV. I'm your host Satoshi, and on this show we'll be defending the one and only, truly genuine Bitcoin. The Bitcoin that Satoshi Nakamoto designed in his white paper as a peer-to-peer electronic cash system for the world. Let's get the disclaimers out of the way. So all the statements that you hear on this show are opinion and must only ever be taken as opinion. They are never to be taken as any form of advice, family, financial, sexual or otherwise. And on that note, let's sit back, relax, have some fun and enjoy the show. Get paid for your content in Bitcoin and set your own fee on Streamanity.
Yeah, I'm not surprised I wasn't asked why I'm convinced Craig is Satoshi. I posted on Reddit. He signed in my presence using the private key from block number one, the very first mined Bitcoin block. On a computer that I'm convinced had not been tampered with, on software I'm convinced that had not been tampered with, a message of my choosing.
At InShane, we've just funded a number of universities doing, so far, a test up to 1 gigabyte because it validates what we've already done independently. We've tested up to 380 gigabyte blocks. We've tested 1 million transactions a second and transaction sizes up to 20 megabytes. Super complex scripts. Basically ones that can run operating systems. That's all of global commerce times about 50. On top of that, we can have complex scripts. On top of that, we can scale each of those transactions 1,000 times, which effectively means about 1 billion transactions per second, which means we can then have all derivatives, all complex trades. That means high frequency trading. It means everything that happens globally.
Is the market that effectively BSV is going for, is that global e-commerce, which is currently valued at $29 trillion?
No, that's too small.
Buy and sell Bitcoin instantly at bsvgravity.com. And you can now book and pay for your winter holiday at skibsv.com. Alright everybody, welcome to Satoshi TV. The time has just come out to 5, which means we will be live at 5 today. Welcome to Satoshi TV, aka Bitcoin SV TV, aka It's Just Bitcoin. Today is Friday 13th of August 2021. Let's be gone and jump straight into this. So gonna start off with some juicy gossip. Well, obviously there's always juicy gossip in Bitcoin. There's never a dull moment for it really. But check this out. Here we go. So the what I want to read here is this Binance thread. This was quite fascinating, to be honest. Let's have a little look. There we go. Check it out. Look. So is Binance planning a rug pull as its legal entity Binance Holdings Limited has a strike-off pending date as a registered entity in the Cayman Islands set for 29th of October 2021. So let's have a read through this. So Francis Kim had done this sort of 13 tweet thread here. So he said, 1. Is CZ Binance and Binance planning the ultimate rug pull? Decide for yourself. This thread is the result of months of research after Binance stole my money on May 19th among hundreds of other victims. Great care has been taken to provide accurate info and I'm open to corrections. Alright, sounds like he's being open. Check this out. So, search reports. Well, I mean, again, it's just paper, but I presume it's got correct reference number, authorization codes and stuff. Entity name Binance Holding Limited, jurisdiction Cayman Islands, registration number 326889, registration date 12th of September 2017, entity type exempt, don't know what that means then, registered office, so just a PO box address, as you'd expect in the Cayman Islands, initial subscriber, blah 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 blah, authorizer capital share, nature of business investment holding, financial year end 31st of December 2017, I guess. Status, look, strike off pending. Status date 29th of October 2021. Information regarding the corporate records and registers are not available for the public inspection. This report does not confirm the entity is in good standing. Alright then. and that's got a date of 4th of August 2021. So and it's got verified gov.ky, so maybe that's when the registration application went in or something like that. So let's get into the rest of this then. Here we go. So second thread, the agent that obtained the Cayman Islands documents said this. Quote here, register of shareholders would be held by the registered agent, but they have resigned as the company is not in good standing and not compliant. Everyone's resigned and only the director, CZ, remains. Like, what on earth? So, yeah, Francis, thanks for your email. Cayman Islands registry does not hold details of the shareholders, only the company director's details. The company directors' names were included in the company search report. The register of shareholders will be held by the registered agent, but they have resigned as the company is not in good standing and not compliant. When struck off in accordance with the Companies Act, the Registrar General, having reasonable cause to believe that the list of companies herein are no longer carrying on business or in compliance with Section 170, has struck the said companies from the Registrar in accordance with provisions of Sections 158 of said law. If you require any further assistance, please let me know. So, general inquiry, entity name, Binance Holding Limited, director's name, Sao Cheng Pang. Alright. Number 3. It is not explicitly stated in any terms other than Binance Australia's, but Binance Holdings Limited, located in the Cayman Islands, is believed to be the custodian of all crypto, all the money. What happens to all the coins and the money on October 29th when Binance is deregistered? 4. It looks like Binance has nowhere to go considering all the recent regulatory action against them. I warned Shopify that their recent announced deal to use Binance as a partner to process crypto on their platform is an extremely bad idea. Use another company. 5. Zhuang Jingchen, a Chinese citizen also known as Guanyin, Helen or Hina Chen, is likely the ultimate beneficial owner of Binance. Most people believe CZ is the captain of the Binance pirate ship, but he's likely just the front. More info at scambinance.com investigations. Very attractive lady. 6, thread 6 or tweet 6, May 19, 2021. At Binance, customers were robbed of their money, estimated total 200 million plus USD. This is from Google Drive folders. It goes, I spent thousands of hours analyzing tick level full trading data. Binance API closes if trade was done by the insurance fund or a market maker. Alright. 7.13 long analysis short. On Binance Futures, the insurance fund actually makes active trades to protect the traders as the market tanked. The insurance fund transacted an amount larger than its size. It was holding bags that no one wanted to the tune of 500 million. Whew, that's a lot. $500 million. So 291,853,183 USDT insurance fund. BTC USD futures price, insurance fund trading volume. What are these green ones here? Alright. So 8 March 2021, Binance announced an ADL guarantee. Perhaps it was the signed off by Wei Zhao, who left the company not long after May 19. His guarantee essentially sets up for a white swan event when a bad cocktail of high leverage volatility and cascading liquidations is served. Let's have a look at this. So again, I'm not a trader, so I'm not really familiar with all these terms. Auto deleveraging, guarantee on BTC, ETH, buying BNB, USD, futures contract. Fellow Binanceans, to further support the prod and protect our users, Binance Futures guarantees that there will be no auto deleverage incidents when users trade BTC, ETH, and BNB USD futures contracts listed below if the total open interest of the following contracts does not exceed 4 billion USDT. Number 9. So May 19, the white swan came. It created illiquidity and a huge negative balance on its insurance fund. Binance, instead of admitting anything, they chose to cover up. AG Binance, let's have a look at that. Okay. Deleted his tweet below, which doesn't say a lot, but at least admits some fault. Huh. Apologies for the incident earlier on Binance Futures. Any affected users, please fill in the form below. Our colleagues will reach out to you ASAP. So they deleted that, admitting fault effectively. So Tech Lead sums up May 19 well for a customer's point of view. Guanying Chen officially admitted to a technical failure. What I figured is if Binance tell you X, then the truth is X squared. So Chen Guangying said, "Hello Francis Kim, thank you for your more detailed letter than the first time. I will have a dialogue with the team and think about what we can offer you in this situation. Unfortunately, I can admit that there was a technical failure on May 19. But Binance policy is not responsible for such failures, as we have clearly stated in our agreement with the users." Is that it? We're not responsible because we just stated that we're not responsible with our users, so therefore we're not. What a load of crap. But given the input parameters of your letter, I will try a mutually beneficial solution and offer it in the near future. Yes, we'll try and get you your money back, but we'll probably not get as much as you want anywhere near it. What is this? Can't quite read it. So Binance Sushi, is that a Sushi Up? Binance Sushi Up. So it's meant to go. So it's meant to, give you benefits the opposite in the opposite way that sushi goes. And it still looks really suspect. I mean, so sushi goes down. Something's up in there. It doesn't look right, does it? At all? Huh. A social clawback is something we saw happen on OKX in 2018 to the tune of 9 million USD. It's a crypto derivatives platform's worst nightmare, and it happens. But when you do not realize any kind of statement and perform a social clawback, it's fraud of the highest level. Let's have a look at this then. Stages of liquidation. In cases where an exchange is unable to liquidate positions before a trader reaches negative equity, the following methods will be used to cover the losses of bankrupt positions. Insurance fund, a fund that is maintained by the exchange to ensure that profitable traders receive their profits in full and cover for any excess losses incurred by a bankrupt trader. Socialized loss system. With this method, losses of bankrupt positions are distributed among all profitable traders. Auto deleverage liquidations. In auto deleverage liquidations, the exchange selects opposing traders in order of leverage and profitability, from which positions are automatically liquidated to cover for the losing trader's position. The following focus on the basics of an insurance fund and explains how it grows. What is an insurance fund? Insurance funds are safety nets that protect bankrupt traders from adverse losses and ensure that profits of winning traders are paid out in full. The primary purpose of an insurance fund is to limit the occurrences of auto deleverage liquidations. In auto deleverage liquidations, positions of opposing traders are automatically liquidated to cover the losing trader's position. In these situations, opposing profitable positions with high leverage are likely to receive auto deleverage liquidations. Insurance funds are contributions from liquidated positions as long as the exchange can liquidate an order at a price better than the bankruptcy price. Positive inflow goes into the insurance fund. And 12 and 13, my heart burns with anger and at the same time with the passion to expose Binance. I've not even revealed 5% of what I've researched. I need to expose all I know and tell the world to stay the F away from Binance. I need to dig deeper. And the last one, here's the deal. I want to make a documentary that will have Netflix interested, a blockbuster, popcorn. I'm looking for a partner that will fund the project to go 50-50 with me. Check my video for my story, link in bio. There's a lot more exciting investigations ahead. Alright, so the update provided by Binance Australia as follows. Thread unpinned from profile. Let's see what this says. Australia Binance. So at Binance AUS is at 20k Twitter followers. Thanks to each and every one of you. Make sure you follow us. Always good. Blah blah blah. James W. Administration Angels never gets. Okay. And also Binance is getting struck off the Cayman Islands on the 21st of October. The TOS of Binance Australia says that we have been advised that the status is due to the fact that the company is yet to pay some outstanding government fees, and the company will be restored to good standing once the payments are made. If they're going to make them, that is. Alright. Clarification, the above tweet from Binance Australia does confirm the document on the first tweet of the thread is legitimate. It also confirms that they have not yet paid fees owed to the government. Unpinned to not cause any chance of distortion or a timeline for viewers. Whew. Watch this space, but I mean Binance stealing funds. Like, seriously, what's all that about? Along with hundreds of other victims. Like, just stay away from all these scammy exchanges. It just sounds horrendous. Sounds ridiculous, actually, to be honest. All right. Let's have a look at. Let's see what else has been posted today. That looks quite good fun. So we'll have a look at this. So another unknown miner mined a 999.95 megabyte block. And Shadow says here, events like this always force you to look at elements of Bitcoin in ways you might not have considered outside of the new context. On the white paper view of hidden chains and double spends, let's have a quick look at this. On the white paper view is hidden chains and double spends. Let's see how long this one is. Alright. Okay, so there's one I'm going to read myself, but we'll just have a read of the introduction. Bitcoiners' views recently been subject to attacks by an actor with substantial hash power and attempted to defraud millions of dollars worth of BSV. In this article, we outline the attacks, the mobilization efforts, and the eventual successful response. Events like this always force you to look at elements of Bitcoin in ways you might not have considered outside of the new context. We'll also take a look at the Bitcoin white paper and what it might have to say about this particular type of scenario and how it should be responsible to. TLDR, yeah, I'm 100% confident that what the miners did was what was expected of according to the white paper, and I'm more confident than ever in Bitcoin's resilience even in the face of overwhelming hash power. Well, yeah, because the hash power was mining on alternative chain, which was an alternative protocol, which means it was utterly worthless. So, okay. Attack second wave response. Bitcoin white paper explanation of miner actions. Just following the honest miner, really, because the attacker was impersonating Tau. So obviously Tau knew it wasn't them. So they're the ones with the most to lose, really, because they're the ones with the holding the most BSV, because they're the dominant miner on the chain for a long time. So they're the ones with the most to lose. So I mean, I guess. I mean, they could just put a flag up, and say, look, this is the honest chain. The attacker is impersonating us. It's not us. This is the chain that we're mining, not that one. I'm guessing. So there's nothing wrong with that. All right, I shall definitely look at that later. Lots of stuff going on. All right. Oh, check this out. These look mint. So I said here, the road to a Genesis upgrade on Bitcoin, how it started with Blockstream, how it's going with Enchain. How it started with blockchain, how it's going with Enchain. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Found those images, thought they were quite suitable, really. All right then, let's crack on. Let's have a look at some CoinGeek articles. See what's going on today. What's going down? What's the goss and all that? Here we go. So, yeah, definitely going to read this one. Alchemy Coin CEO sentenced to 7 years for $7 million COVID relief and ICO scams. Ooh, 7 years. All right, let's find out what's going on here then. Alchemy Coin CEO sentenced to 7 years for $7 million COVID relief and ICO scams. A man charged with defrauding the US government with over $7 million in well-orchestrated COVID relief scam has been sentenced to 7 years in prison by a federal court. Well, you know, you're going to start scamming the US government. Justin Chang is also charged with defrauding investors of over $400,000 in alleged ICO scams. Well, that pales into insignificance in compared to $7 million. The guy's just a con man. Chang, a Taiwanese resident, entered the US on a student visa to attend Pennsylvania State University, according to the US Department of Justice, DOJ, from April to August 2020. He submitted online applications and ended up getting over $7 million from the BSA Paycheck Protection Program. The PPP is a program that disburses for forgivable loans to small businesses for job retention during the COVID-19 economic havoc. The DOJ said that Cheng purported to employ over 200 and to pay over $1.5 million in monthly wages, while in reality he employed 14 people. In his online application for loans, he included some random names as well as the names of popular figures, including a TV anchor and a former NFL player. Alright, so I guess that's really more what he's going to jail for, more than the ICO scams. Here we go. So it didn't stop there though. The Chinese national from 2017 to 2019, he lured investors who forked out $400,000 towards Alchemy Coin Technology Limited. These investments were obtained through materially false and misleading statements and omissions regarding Alchemy Coin's access to capital, use of investor proceeds, the product readiness of its purported blockchain-based peer-to-peer lending platform, what a load of crap, and the registration of its tokens as part of its initial coin offering, the DOJ states. Just criminal douchebags really is what we're learning about there. Like, you know, when you're ripping people off, it's so stupid. You know, do you really want? Is it really worth 7 years in one of those jails? I wouldn't want to go there myself personally. Argo blockchain profits surge amid a share rise in BTC price. Who cares? Who cares? Editorials. Interesting ones here. An open letter to Jordan Peterson. I didn't see his interview. I saw clips of his interview. Didn't bother watching. Oh, I know it was a BTC. You know, not propaganda piece basically. Yeah. So. Open letter to Jordan Peterson. So from Kurt Wattock, excellent. I watched your recent show with a gentleman discussing the investment thesis of Bitcoin and waxing on about hard money and other such superlatives while comparing Bitcoin to a digital gold. My goal is to give you a contrarian view about Bitcoin with some often ignored facts, while respectfully disagreeing with many of the Bitcoin premises of your guests. However, I would view them as allies in the course of freedom of speech generally. Alright, yeah, I mean, I would recommend watching that one, but anybody who follows my show knows that BTC is utterly deluded. So that's the editorials. Alright, let's go see if there's any fun articles on our favourite shitcoin magazine, Coin Telegraph. Let's see what crap they're on about now, are we? Ethereum alone, not enough to disrupt big tech. Jack Dorsey, yeah. Musician sells rights to a deep fake her voice using NFTs. Okay, Senate infrastructure bill isn't perfect. Biden's infrastructure bill, who cares? OpenSea trading volume, who cares? The world's first decentralized Euro token platform integrates with Polygon, who cares? Oh my goodness me. Ukrainian state security shutdowns illegal crypto exchanges. Yeah, good, we know it's coming anyway. South Korea's crypto regulation is now expanding to foreign businesses. Is being late into Bitcoin about perspective. It's about not knowing. They're all jumping into core coin. Oh my god. Soccer star Messi's latest contract reportedly includes crypto fan tokens. That's a mistake. Digital insurer, yeah. Tokenized real estate, all crap. All on these networks that are absolutely, utterly, fundamentally worthless, which means all the data on them will be lost. Oh dear, so it's really not worth jack. Oh, here we go. A bit more detail on the Jordan Peter gate. Let's read this then. So Jordan Peterson published a podcast titled Bitcoin, the Future of Money this week and hosted Bitcoiners including John Vallis, De Grigi, Richard James and Robert Breedlove. All right. Controversial Canadian psychologist Jordan Peterson appears to have turned on Coolcoin in the latest episode of his podcast. On Tuesday, Peterson published a podcast called Bitcoin, the Future of Money, which hosted a panel of Bitcoiners including John Vallis, the host of Bitcoin Rapid Fire podcast, Bitcoin coder De Gigi, film creator Richard James, and Robert Breedlove, ex-hedge fund manager and host of What Is Money show. In the video, Peterson, who claimed to have an IQ of around 150, puts forward a succinct description of the innovation from which Bitcoin derives its value. He said, it's an interesting idea that in some manner Bitcoin provides an incorruptible language of value preferable to gold. Throughout the episode, the 59-year-old author prompts his guests to provide their views on the value that Coolcoin provides to society. And in turn, he then re-articulated their answers back to them in an attempt to form a fundamental understanding of its key concepts. Oh dear, laser eyes. Oh dear, massive fail. So Coolcoin is completely transparent. It's completely distributed. There's no centralized authority apart from Blockstream. It can't be cracked apart from when Blockstream can tamper with it. It can't be stolen, whatever. It doesn't inflate. It can't be inflated. It isn't subject to any form of over-administrative control, he said. Apart from Blockstream. Oh dear, that's what the chain of signatures was all about. Oh dear. While Peterson isn't known as a crypto proponent, he may know more about Bitcoin and blockchain technology than he let on in the video. The psychologist started accepting Coolcoin donations back in 2018 after he boycotted Patreon over free speech issues. Peterson has publicly discussed the significance of blockchain tech on multiple occasions, and during an interview with Grant Baisdell in January 2020, he tentatively stated that, quotes here, there's a whole bunch of problems that this new system solves, but you can be bloody certain that there's a whole bunch of problems it's going to introduce. Well, yeah, like Lightning Network replaced by fee, child pays for parent, Lightning Network, oh dear. Peterson also questioned the guests on what they thought were the downside of Coolcoin and referred to Elon Musk's environmental concerns surrounding the sustainability of mining practices behind the asset. The consensus among the guests was that the energy required to maintain the Bitcoin network was worth it because of its transformative effects on society in terms of decentralization. With Gigi suggesting that society in general asks this question about all kinds of things. Are cars worth it? Are smartphones worth it? Is the internet worth it? Peterson then boiled down the discussion by stating if Coolcoin's value propositions were found to be true, the result would be that, quotes here, whatever energy is expended in the production of Coolcoin and the maintenance of the system should be more than recouped by the increasing efficiency of every system that uses Bitcoin as a transactional device. Oh dear. Well, no one's going to use it as a transactional device because it can't transact. It's ridiculous. And so there'll be a net energy gain, not a net energy loss, if you calculate it across the entire system. And so it's a mistake just to look at the cost of generating Bitcoin in the absence of considering the efficiencies that Bitcoin would produce, he said. Trying to make himself sound clever. So that's him, Dr. Jordan B. Peterson. How blockchain technology can help improve the planet. Yeah. Oh dear. All right, well, that leads us on to looking at figures, doesn't it, straight away? Let's have a quick look, see where we are. These douchebags spend all day looking at a number go up, and they're looking at the wrong effing numbers. Look at this. Look at this. That is utility transactions and data volume. That's it. Data processing. And all that is being just produced or just being processed by 0.4% of the hash rate. 97% of the data flowing through the global network. Oh my god. Block sizes there. Where are we? 8, 53, 92, 148. Are we going to see this gigabyte block here? 127, 330, 227, 239. Remember, shitcoiners would have you believe the network shits itself at 22 megabytes. 61, 31, 908, 999. Whoa! Whoa, 999.94. What's the world record? Is it 0.97? Whoa. So, 700171. I have to remember that one. Jeepers. Via BTC with their pathetic blocks. 499, 156, 139, 398, 13, 175, 156, 79, 49. Alright, so we need that one there. Copy that. Copy more details. Let's have a little looky. 2 gigabyte blocks in a row, pretty much. In a row. 171. There we go. What? Oh, yeah, there it is. Whoa. Let's have a look at this block then. Just huge. Here we go. So yeah, there it is. Reward 11.3. So 5.1 BSV as the block fee and 6.25 as the block reward. Wow. All right. Very good. And then that was mine by so unknown and then Tal. That's pretty amazing stuff. Oh yeah, jeepers, amazing. Let's see what else there was in Cointelegraph. There was something else I wanted to go over. I can't remember what it was. Let me just check my messages quickly. See what I sent to myself. Did I send anything to myself? Anything here? SEC charges 3 with stealing, 11.4 through token backed by actor Steven Seagal. Oh dear. Yeah, let's have a quick look at that one. Good grief. Oh look, Bitcoin 2gen trio allegedly built investors through false statements and celebrity crypto endorsements. The US Securities and Exchange Commission on Monday charged 3 associates of defunct crypto firm Bitcoin 2gen with defrauding investors of $11.4 million through the 2018 B2G token offering, infamously peddled by actor Steven Seagal. Bitcoin 2gen and Starts Options founder Christian Christic and company promoter John DeMar allegedly violated federal securities laws during the 2018 raise, with DeMar associated with DeMar associate Robin Enrose aiding and abetting. According to the SEC, DeMar also faces criminal fraud charges in a parallel suit filed Monday. The trio allegedly promised to deliver a Bitcoin 2gen investors an Ethereum-based token the SEC claims never existed. They allegedly disseminated misleading brochures among 460 investors to whom they promised a mineable and tradable digital token, B2G, selling the sham for funds they never returned. Ripping people off that they know. How ridiculous. How selfish and how stupid. Bitcoin 2gen also banked on the blessing of actor Steven Seagal, who Christic and DeMar, through a pseudonym, trotted out as a brand ambassador instead of a promoter earning $120,000 to pump the B2G. Seagal, who was not named in the Monday suit, settled relating charges last February. The charges bring the regulator's initial coin offering crackdown into its second presidential administration. Regulators first began pursuing allegedly fraudulent ICO projects during then President Trump's administration, but appear poised to continue that trend under President Biden's team. They're coming after you. They are coming after you. Yes, indeed. So all these douchebags, releasing coins on the morning run. Guess who's coming after you? Look at that. All these douchebags buying these coins. Look, these are all illegal security offerings being offered for sale. I mean, look at the state of this. Look at that. Utter crap. Like, what is the difference between that and the CMC full of shitcoins? Absolutely disgusting. Disgusting. But the law's going to come for you. So, yeah, well done. Honestly, so stupid. So stupid. Don't say I didn't try and warn you. Okay, let's have a quick look at Decrypt now. There's something nagging me that I wanted to really look at. I can't remember what it was now. Actually, we'll just have a quick look at Lionel Messi. Here we go. What's this? Soccer star Lionel Messi's latest contract reportedly includes crypto fan tokens. Again, more illegal security offerings. The financial package for Argentine soccer star Lionel Messi's much anticipated move to Paris Saint-Germain includes payment in crypto fan token, source claims. Oh dear. Argentine soccer superstar Lionel Messi, regarded as one of the game's greatest players of all time, has reportedly made crypto fan tokens a part of the payment deal in his financial package with French club Paris Saint-Germain. The information comes from sources close to the matter. Hold on a sec. That's my OBS disconnecting. Messi, 34, who had been at FC Barcelona since he was 13, this week signed a 2-year contract with Paris Saint-Germain with an option to extend for a 3rd year. His departure from Barcelona, with which he won 4 Champions League titles, was sealed after Spanish La Liga's financial fair play rules made it fiscally unviable for the club to continue to afford the star player. Messi has won the European Golden Shoe Award for the top scorer and the FIFA's Player of the Year Award 6 times each, and will reportedly net an annual salary of $41 million plus bonuses, in addition to a $30 million signing bonus at Paris Saint-Germain, reports claim. Paris Saint-Germain president Nasser Al-Khelaifi has said at a press conference this week that should the precise figures for the deal be made public, people would be shocked, honestly, at the number we have. Oh. With the exact details still shrouded in secrecy, the allocation and terms of the inclusions of the crypto fan tokens in Messi's contract are unknown. Cointelegraph has reached out to Paris Saint-Germain for comment and will update this article with further information should it be forthcoming. Blockchain firm Chills, oh dear, another scam chain, which operates the sports token platform Socios, on which the Paris Saint-Germain fan tokens are issued, has today revealed that the Paris Saint-Germain trading volume surged to over $1.2 billion in the days preceding the player's move. Again, a complete Ponzi scheme. Utter Ponzi scheme. Which people are just simply, fan goes up, they're thinking it's like, shares in a company, whatever, because it's going to do something, but in actual fact it does nothing. And then those who got in early just sell out at the top. Absolutely ridiculous. But I mean, it just goes to show you how the extent of Bitcoin and how far it's going. I mean, it's taken off like wildfire. That's why we know it's going to come flooding into Bitcoin. It's almost scary, really. Fan tokens continue to be popular in global sports, with major Turkish multi-sport club Fenerbahce SK completing an initial pre-sale of 500,000 tokens on Ethereum this week, netting the club 1.5 million in 30 seconds. Total Ponzi scheme. Absolutely ridiculous. Paris Saint-Germain has itself been involved in crypto since 2018, though it's a partnership with the Socio blockchain platform, which also counts Messi's former club FC Barcelona as a partner, alongside a host of other international high-profile clubs. That includes Atletico de Madrid, Juventus, Manchester City, and many others. Oh dear, I bet they're all going to be doing fan tokens. Even Leeds United are doing one. Shocking. Flash sales of the fan tokens are undeniably lucrative, because they're Ponzi schemes, for the clubs involved, and became even more prevalent during the pandemic-induced lockdowns last year as a way to enhance clubs' digital presence, boost revenue, and maintain fan engagement. It won't last long. They'll burn out. Yeah, critics of the model have argued that the voting rights associated with the token ownership offer fans little more than a cosmetic say in clubs' operations. Yeah, nothing. And represent a gratuitous monetization of fan engagement. A Ponzi scheme. They know it. A complete Ponzi scheme. Honestly. Anyway, 39 minutes. Let's just check out B Crash News. Anything to report on there, boys? Probably not, but it's worth a look anyway. What's this? Governed by the DeFi community. Oh, who cares? Again, I mean, we now know that it's not a decentralized community. It's absolute utter crap. Binance discontinues crypto products and services in South Korea. Yeah, South Asia's largest bank. DBS expands crypto business to meet growing demand. Another one coming in. Whoa. Freetron unveils a Ton Swap 2.0. Oh my god. Who cares? Diddy discusses hiding his cold storage wallet after selling everything for Bitcoin 3 years ago. Another one that's going to absolutely crash and burn, losing everything. I've spoken to him, trying to educate him. He didn't even know the difference between Segwit and Lightning Network. You know, if you're going to get in and you don't even know the difference between that and you can't work it out, you know, and then you're promoting yourself as some kind of like, you know, Bitcoin guru that knows it all, you know, it's really not looking good for you, to be honest. All right, let's leave this Lionel Messi article up there while we do dinging of the dong. I can see BSV wins in the chat box. Just going to refresh this because my OBS locked out while we were broadcasting there. So Elvis Coolcat, great stuff. First one in there. Thank you very much. Here we go. Orange Kicks as well. Thank you for joining me. Great stuff. I was getting a little bit concerned that nobody was listening to me and I was just talking to myself. Here we go. Sending money. Opening this. Elvis. Got it. Elvis Coolcat on the way to you. Turning my volume up. There we go. Orange Kicks. BSV wins in there as well. Here we go. So, Orange Kicks. Yes, got it. Swiping to send on the way. Reform too many coiners. Connor, use it or lose it. Excellent stuff. Here we go. Use it or lose it. Got it. Swiping to send. BSV wins. We'll need your handles or pay mail in there. I'm assuming it's probably BSV wins maybe. Let's put that in there. We'll try it. BSV wins. Is that registering? Nope. You'll have to put your handle in there. BSV wins. I'll give you 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're done. That'll do. Right, guys. Hope you enjoyed the show, and as ever, be aware, take care, stay safe out there. Joy giving. Catch you guys later. Get paid for posting your pics on Relica. Download the app now at www.getrelica.com. Get your tweet etched on Twitch, forever on the Bitcoin blockchain. Do it today at www.jointwitch.com. BuyBSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online. Support independent content creators on micropayment platforms such as Streamanity, Twitch and Relica. We should profit from our data, not the large corporations who track, monitor and sell it. If you enjoy the Bitcoin content that I produce, please support me by heading over to www.satoshi.tv, where you can keep up to date with all the latest news, gossip and content as it's created. Thanks very much. To get started in Bitcoin, go to freebsv.com, where you can claim your free Bitcoin. Then head over to Twitter and follow @IamSatoshi, where you can take part in his very generous and world famous free giveaways. The future of advertising meets the power of Bitcoin at Tonic Pow. Get paid for posting advertising campaigns to your social media profiles. Go to www.tonicpowads.com.